everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Randa, and we're starting another week in the nonsense that is these videos. That is my life. Just nonsense. I keep telling my boyfriend, Perry, that it's like, I cannot wait for school to be over. I think I have about 4 or 5 weeks of school left until I graduate, and I graduate on the 14th, but classes end earlier than that. I think they end on like the 9th or something weird like that. And I just keep telling him, it's like, I just cannot wait for the next month or whatever to be done because I'm so sick of school. And I think I'm gonna enjoy my life so much better when I'm not in school anymore. I really do. I really think I'm gonna enjoy my life better, no matter what I'm doing post-graduation, because you'll probably hear a lot this week about how I'm in like a, not a midlife crisis, but in like a, I'm about to graduate crisis of what am I gonna do after graduation. By the way, do you guys appreciate my whole shelf dedicated to Baby Yoda? You bet. And then this shelf has mini Squishmallows on it, the Squishvilles. And then this shelf has everything that I've crocheted, so little amigurumi plushies, all my little things that I've crocheted. So those are now hung up in my office, which is fun, but this whole video is probably going to be featuring the Baby Yoda shelf because that's just where it's placed. Anyway, I'm having a bit of an I'm about to graduate crisis of I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do after I graduate, what's gonna happen after I graduate, and it's very stressful, and I'm not very good with the fear of the unknown, and that's all this is right now. And so I'm just kind of like trying to take a deep breath and do the best that I can to lead myself in the direction that I think that I want to go, and then just let the universe take over the rest of it. You know, that it's like, I don't really believe in God, but I do believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't know who makes that happen for a reason, but everything happens for a reason. And whatever I end up doing after graduation is supposed to be, it's like I'm supposed to be doing that. I just don't know what that is yet, and that's scary. The options are that I am close to being able to do the shop full time. Have me and my employee do the shop full time, which is insane. We have like doubled our profit since I brought my employee on, and it's insane and amazing, and I love it. But I'm not at the point yet where I can do it full time. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. And then what was I about to say? The other option is that I get a full-time video editing job, 9 to 5, like I have been planning on doing for 3 years. That has been the plan, was I was going to graduate and I was going to get a fully remote video editing job with a company, blah, 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 you know? And now I have always said that, well, when I first started my business, when I first started the Etsy shop, I was just like selling little cover minders for fun. And I had literally zero intention of it turning into anything else other than like a fun little college side hustle while I was in college, you know, try to make a little bit of extra money maybe. And boy, did that go awry in the best way possible, because I was at the time that I started it, I was also door dashing. That was like my main source of income, but I made shit door dashing. It's like, it's a good side hustle, but it's a lot to actually like sustain your life, even when it's like, I only needed a part-time amount of money at the time. And so it's like, it was still a lot for just a part-time amount of money. So it's like, it's good if you have like a bill you want to pay off and you go out and do a couple extra, you know, get $50 here, $50 there. Then it's great for that. But to be like a full-time thing, it's difficult. Anyway, I was door dashing and then doing the Etsy shop on the side while I was going to school. And after just a couple of months of the shop opening, I was able to do the shop. I was able to stop door dashing and just do the shop. And I was making more money than I had ever made in my entire life. Granted, it was still only part-time, that it was never like a full-time amount of money for me because I didn't have the time to dedicate to make it a full-time amount of money because I was in school and just didn't have the time. I could only make like 80 units of putty per week. And even if more would have sold, I couldn't have made that much. I wasn't able to. I didn't have the time. And so then it went from a tiny little side hustle to, okay, this is my part-time job. That's insane right there. I guess I'll just do this until I graduate and then I'll stop, And now, because I've always said when I was the one that was actually like making the putty, making the stuff, I always said that I didn't want to do that full time. That it's like, I loved the shop, I loved the community, but it wasn't like an art, making putty. It's not like it's a fun thing to make particularly. And so I loved the idea and there was a lot of creativity around it that I enjoyed, but the actual like making process, it felt more like an assembly line, like I was working at a factory than anything. And that was not what I wanted to do. I did not want to like wake up and make putty every day. That just didn't appeal to me as a full-time job. And so I went, well, whatever. And then when I started this semester, I had too much school that it was either hire an employee or get rid of the shop completely. I either had to hire somebody else to do it for me or I had to just close the shop. And so I hired somebody else to do it for me. And so that's when I hired my employee. And once I stopped making the stuff and just did more of I still respond to all of your guys' messages. I still come up with the scents every week. I still make all of the stuff for, all of the like labels for all of the packages. I still do a bunch of like planning for new scents and I still post the scents every Monday. And I still there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I do all of that. And a lot of planning new products. I do all of that. I'm doing that right now. And so it's like, and then, the YouTube channel and the Instagram and whatever, I still do all of that. And so once I was doing the behind the scenes stuff, I fell even more in love with my shop. And, and ever since then, it has now been the debate of, do I do that full time if I can, or do I go get a video editing job? And my brain that likes the idea of a stable source of income of like, you're going to get a paycheck every 2 weeks and what that paycheck is going to be, says video editing. But everything in my heart, my entire heart says, if you can do the shop full time, then holy shit, do that. The only thing that holds me back from doing the shop is the money. It's a very unstable source of income, usually, just because it's my own business that I could have. Usually, honestly, the paychecks are decently consistent. The problem is that you don't know if you're going to have a god-awful week one week and just not sell anything or whatever. You have some awful down week where you don't make enough money to support yourself like you're supposed to that week. You don't make enough money that you budgeted for. And you have to save a large amount of what you get to be able to pay taxes at the end of the year. And so there's the money component in that as well, that I need to be able to make enough to cover taxes and also cover my life. And so and I don't think by the time I graduate, I'm going to be at the point that I can support myself with the shop full time. That's only a month away. So a little over a month, but a month. And so I just don't think, anything can fucking happen, right? Because I'm close, but I don't know if in a month I'm going to be able to get my shop to the point where I can do it full time. And so I'm just like in this limbo. of I don't really know what I'm going to do with my life. But I think my psychiatrist told me this, and my boyfriend tells me this or whatever, that it's like, if your heart is really telling you to like run headfirst into the shop, then maybe that's what you need to do, you know? So, but I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified. It's insane to think about the fact that like my whole identity is going to be changing in the next month. That I have been a student for as long as I can fucking remember. You know, my whole entire life, I've never not been a student. Whether I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, college, I've always been a student. And so it's going to be so fucking bizarre to no longer be a student. I don't... And so the idea of saying, you know, oh, what do you do? And you meet a stranger and they go, so what do you do? What are you up to? And I say, oh, I'm a small business owner. I own my own business. And that, like, that's my job. Like, that's what I do. That's how I pay my mortgage. Like, that's insane. That sounds really fun and really exciting. And I love my shop and I'm passionate about my shop and I get excited about my shop and I love being my own boss and I love working my own hours and I love making my own decisions. And like, yes, my heart is pulling me there. So I'm going to do as much as I can in the next month. I think the plan as of right now is do as much as I can in the first month or in this next month until I graduate to try to grow the shop, continue growing the shop. And then at some point I want to, because right now my mom covers most of my bills. Like I pay my mortgage, but because I'm in school, she pays like insurance, car insurance and cell phone, and I'm on Medicaid, so I don't have health insurance to pay, but you know, bills like that. She covers all of that. And because I'm a student, and so then once I graduate, there is a bit of an expectation that like you need to start taking care of yourself, which I completely agree. I don't want her paying my bills forever. But she has very much said that like there's a lag time there, that it's not going to be like on May 14th, the day you graduate, you better be able to pay your own damn bills. Like she's not like that. But she was like, she said something about like, you know, if it starts taking you like 6 months to get a job or whatever, I'm going to kind of tell you to get on the stick. And I said, fair enough. So I wonder if I'm going to bring up the conversation to her and see what she says of like, because I want to do the shop so bad and I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting so close and we're growing so fast that I think it's fully possible that we can get to the point that I can live on this full time. And she agrees. She's told me she agrees with that. That I wonder if there's a point in saying to her, like, give me 6 months post-graduation from May until, what is that, November? Give me until November. Give me 6 months of me busting my ass to do all the stuff I have so many ideas for the shop and I don't have the time to execute them. So it's like, give me 6 months to really dedicate myself full-time to the shop and grow it and whatever. And if within those 6 months, I can't get to the point where I can live off of it full-time, then I'll go get a full-time video editing job. Done. Then I'll know that that's the plan and that's what's supposed to happen. So that's sort of my idea right now, but like my idea changes every single day. I have a different opinion on the idea every single day, just because owning your own business is scary and the financial hardships that come with that are scary. But there's also the part where with owning your own business, I could grow it to the point where I make more than I ever could as a video editor, you know? I could make more and then I'd be like, holy shit, but right now I don't. And so that it's like, we always say like, how cool would it be to one day be able to like get my putty on the shelf in Michael's or something? And it's like, bro, imagine if I was in Michael's, imagine, or Hobby Lobby or imagine. I would fucking cry. Even if I could get in like Walmart or so, which I don't think has like a diamond painting section. So I think Michael's is more, you know, reasonable or whatever. But like fucking imagine that. Imagine if I could be on a shelf in a store, my product. Like, come on, that's so exciting. Anyway, but it's like, no, if we can get there someday, I could be making more than I ever make as a video editor. I could hire more employees. I could just like fucking run with this, you know? So we'll see. I've been babbling on for 14 minutes. I'm sorry, but you'll probably be hearing a lot about that from me this week because it's all I've been able to think about. And it's very stressful. And so I think that's part of what I'm going to talk to my therapist about and see if she has any ideas for me of how to like create peace, you know? Because I need to create some peace. I'm stressed. So, anyway, today's Monday. I'm sorry for the rant. Today's Monday, April 4th. So it's April. Woohoo! Perry and I's, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, Perry and I's 2.5-year anniversary. So we hit 2 years and 6 months 2 days ago, which means we've been living together for almost 2 years. Next month, we will have been officially living together for 2 years, and which is insane. And now we own a house. Like, that's so cool. And tomorrow is Ollie Meister's birthday. Our little kitty cat, you know Ollie. He's gonna be 1. Uno. He's such a big boy. We brought him home when he was 3 weeks old, and now he's gonna be 1. Can you believe that? I can't. My little boy is growing up, and I'm not okay with it. But anyway, so we had family come into town last week, which was really fun. So I got to hang out with the in-laws of Perry's family. They came to visit, and Perry's parents met my parents for the first time because my parents live here in Colorado and his parents live in Chicago, and his parents haven't been out to Colorado to visit for like 2 years, and so they haven't gotten a chance, no more than that, like 3 years. So they haven't gotten a chance to meet, and they met while his parents were in town. So we all had dinner together, and that was fun. So, and they got along really well. So I was so thankful for that because he really loves my family and I really love his family, but they've never meshed. And I was like, I really don't think I like the idea of like the first time our parents meeting is going to be like at our wedding. Like they need to meet beforehand. And so it was really nice to have the opportunity for both of our parents to meet, and they got along really well. Granted, they didn't meet my dad. They might never meet my dad besides the wedding. But my mom and my stepdad, they met them. So we'll see. But that was cool. So they got along really, really well. So today I have been this weekend was fun. Perry and I just relaxed, trying to recover from having people over, and I still haven't done all the laundry and stuff that I need to do, but that's okay. And today I just have like a crap ton of schoolwork to do. I'm looking into a couple of shop things. Like there's a manufacturer I'm talking to about releasing a fun product, which is really cool. And what else? What was the other thing I was supposed to do? Oh my God. Just whoop right out of my head this very second. I had it about 2.5 seconds ago. And something else. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, there was something else I was supposed to do for the job today. It'll come to me at some point. But it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jesus Christ, I need to take a lunch break. But I have been working all day on just loads of school stuff. I did one assignment this morning that was very late. It was due like 5 or 6 days ago, so I'm very late on that, but I turned it in today, and then I had to redo an assignment that I got a really bad grade on, and so I spent all morning redoing that, which is why it's so late, because at like 12:30, I was like, oh yeah, I'm so close, let me just finish this real quick, and then an hour later, I was finally done, so it wasn't as quick as I thought. And then I have another video I have to edit, and I have to start working on another assignment that's due this week, and so I wrote my whole little to-do list, except for my shop to-do list, which is why I can't freaking remember, because there's too much stuff going on. But I have a crap ton of school stuff to do today. Oh, and I probably should do that internship thing today. My life is so busy. So I'll write that down in a second. I'll write that down right now because we all know I'm going to forget. So let me just... God, these pens work. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Ugh. Try another one. Oh, come on. These pens are so cute, but honestly, they give me troubles every day. Look, they're all like pastel and fun, but they give me troubles every day. Do I have like a scrap piece of paper? Not really. There we go. Oh, come on. Internship TikTok. Okay. Need to post that TikTok. I need to fix it and then post it. This is the real thing. So there's my lovely to-do list for today, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Like I did with the thing that I need to do for the shop. God, what was it? Oh my God, it bothers me so much that I can't remember what it was that I wanted to do today. Anyway, I guess we're not doing that today. So what I did want to show you guys though is that because Perry and I had a more relaxing weekend, I did a lot of crafting. I wanted to clean the whole house yesterday, and I got like kind of like I picked up some stuff, but I didn't get to like fully clean because I felt like shit. I was just like really dizzy and lightheaded, and it was just not fun. So, but I did do a lot of crafting. And I have a Diamond Art Club box. It's been so long since I bought a diamond painting, so I'm excited to show you that. First, I'm going to show you the stitching I've been doing, because that's what I've been working on the most. Oh my God, could you just die? This is Map of Hawk-Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. That better be the right name. There's so many. There's Cottage House Stitchings and Carriage House Samplings and Country Cottage Needlework. Like, I get confused. But anyway, this is by Carriage House Samplings. This is Map of Hawk-Run Hollow. I'm starting in the top left corner, and it is going to be fucking massive when it's done. And this is where I'm at. Oh my God, can you believe it? So it ends abruptly right here, because that's where the end of the page is. So I'm going to work all the way down as like to the bottom of the page, and then I'll move to the next page and figure out where it is. But there's a little butterfly right here, and he's holding the sign that's going to say Hawk-Run Hollow. I finished all the trees, and then I finished the main part of the eagle. And then what you see starting happening down here is like its wing. That's going to come all the way down, and then the border at the top is done. This is stitched on 40 count, which is, I've gotten a lot more used to it, but it's still very difficult. 40 count Sand Newcastle linen? Maybe. Maybe that's what it's called. I'm missing my needle right now. I need to go find it. I think it fell off somewhere on my table that I have all my stitching stuff on. But this needle minder, I'm pretty sure, is from Mad for Minders, and it's just so effing cute. I can't even stand it. And then this is my Q-snap that I have it in. And I just have, like, do you see this giant bunch of fabric? I just have all my fabric shoved into the Q-snap because fuck it. And here's my back, which looks like nightmare fuel, honestly. That's like kind of scary looking. Anyway, let's turn it back to the front. It is really a cool piece, and because it's on such small count of fabric, it's going to be really fucking detailed when it's done. So I am very excited. I will get this up on my stitching wall that I'm planning for over there. So that's that. And then this, I've been talking about that I've been working on this diamond painting, but I haven't actually showed you. This is Always by Sarah Richter, and it's from the company called Mindfulness Diamond Painting. It used to be diamondpaintingfactory.co.uk or something, and now it's Mindfulness Diamond Painting. But I just have a little bit of a start. This piece is very, very, very confetti heavy, and so it's taking a long time. Oh my God, it's big. But it is a 60 by 85 centimeter diamond painting. There's no ABs. It is a square drill, and there are 39 colors in it. But oh, this is the piece. Isn't it cool? It's like dark and creepy, but it's cool. And then I have the first row done down there, and I'm starting on the second one. Isn't it cool? My boyfriend was like, is she snuggling with a skeleton? I was like, you bet your fucking sweet ass she is. He's like, that's creepy. I'm like, I know, I like it. So that's that. I've had a decent experience with it so far. I've never tried Mindfulness Diamond Painting. I haven't heard good things about it really. I've never heard like a raving review, I'll tell you that. I've heard like, yeah, it's pretty good, and I've heard, God, it's fucking awful. So I wanted to try it just for myself, and I'm a little worried because I have another one in round drills. But so maybe that one will be better because the drill quality is not great, and the adhesive quality wears very quickly. I feel like it's good when you first open the section, but you have to like kind of finish it quickly, otherwise it starts to deteriorate and it makes it really hard to get the drills to stick, and that is the most frustrating part in the whole world. And it's like, these are licensed and so they're expensive, and so it's like it feels very similar to the quality of like an AliExpress kit, and when you're paying like $60 for a diamond painting, I feel like I would hope I wouldn't have adhesive problems. Like, I guess I get more like drill problems, but I would hope there wouldn't be as many adhesive problems as there are. So, because that's usually what gets me to like throw my hands in the air and throw a diamond painting in the trash. So we'll see how long this lasts. So far, I'm not too frustrated with it. I'm only a little frustrated with it. But I'm only on the second row, so like, shit. And this diamond painting's huge. It's gonna take a minute. So there's that. And then that's why I only buy from Diamond Art Club anymore, because I'm so sick of buying diamond paintings, even if they're expensive, just to like basically throw them in the garbage. So I know and trust Diamond Art Club's quality. I love their artwork. I exclusively buy from Diamond Art Club now. It's just who I am. So we have a Diamond Art Club box. I have so many diamond paintings that I really try not to buy a lot, but they fucking suckered me in. Because I was on Diamond Art Club's website, or on their app, and they have a whole section of like things that are being discontinued, and they're like the final edition, the final release. It's once it's gone, it's gone. And they get me with the once it's gone, it's gone, because I can always like see something I like and go, okay, I'll get that someday. And then I realize there's not a someday, and I have to purchase it. There's no not purchasing it. So, oh my God. Oh, I'm really excited about this one. So, this has been a diamond painting that I've wanted for a really long time, and that I've always like oogled and ogled at, but I've always said, I'll get it someday, I'll get it someday. And now that it's about to be discontinued, I had to have it. So, this is a square drill kit. This is, I think you have to see it this way, right? No. This way. This is Magical Meeting by Josephine Wall. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. So, like I said, this is my second Josephine Wall kit from Diamond Art Club, and it's huge. It's a, let me see, 95 by 70, so it's quite large. And cutting it out of the plastic real quick. I'm apparently cutting the box also while I'm at it, which is not good. It's okay. I just scratched it a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay. So this is my second kit from Josephine Wall. My all-time favorite kit from Josephine Wall is Titanian Oberon, and I already own it. So my second favorite has always been this one. And so it was always like an I'll get it someday, I'll get it someday, I don't have to have it. And then when I saw that it was about to be gone, it was, yeah, I have to have it. So I purchased it, but I did use a bunch of my points, and I believe it was on sale. And so, and I'll try to make sure to leave the link to this kit down in the description below in case you're wanting to grab it while you have the chance. You can see it a little better. Magical Meeting. It's so pretty. There's a unicorn, and it's fantastic. In case you're wanting to grab it, because it's going to be gone soon. But it was on sale, and I had a bunch of rewards points, and so I'm pretty sure I paid like $30 or $40 for this. Like, it wasn't that bad. That was the other thing that got me, because I think it's originally like $80 or something, and I don't think I would have spent $80 on it, but 30 or 40, yeah. Yeah. So let's get it out so we can see the canvas. Get that out of here. Don't need that. Pull the drills out. Holy mother of drills. That is a big... I seem to only get fucking gigantic diamond paintings now. I never get small ones. I only get the huge ones. Many a drills. I wonder what the ABs are in this. Okay, so there's a white AB and there's, ooh, like the pale lavender AB right there. I don't see any more. That might be it. Ooh, there's like a really dark blue AB. That's really pretty. You can barely see it though. Okay, anyway. And then here's probably the best picture we're gonna get of the whole thing. Make sure it's in the frame. So do you see it's a unicorn on one side and then like a woman on the other, and there's all sorts of like intricate little details, like this little, there's like a girl in a shell, I think. Yeah, there's like a baby or something in a shell. I don't know. And the woman is on a dolphin. And it's just like, it's just pretty. I don't know. I just like the colors. I liked the unicorn. I liked the butterflies coming off of the unicorn. I just was like, oh, I like it. Yeah. And I thought the colors were kind of fun. So this will be a fun one to work on. This has, Jesus, 61 colors. How dare it, because I only have 60 slots in my thing. I'm gonna have one extra. That's really annoying. Actually, I'll have 2 extra because I'm missing one of the containers. That's annoying. Anyway. Oh my God. So pretty. Ready? Spaghetti. Whoa. Can you see that? Kinda. Ooh, it's so pretty. It definitely looks prettier like on the canvas than it does in that picture. Don't the colors look so good? That picture did not do the colors of it justice. Oh, it's falling. It's really pretty. It's really big. This is gonna be so fun to work on. Yep, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I probably won't work on this kit for a while. There's so many other kits I want to work on. So yeah, I have about, like I said, like 1,000 of them, so. But I just wanted to show you guys that this has been a half an hour freaking clip, so I'm gonna go take my lunch break. Because I should, you know? Been filming for a half an hour, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys today. So I hope you're having a great whatever day you see this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 5th. It is about 10:30 in the morning. I'm getting a little bit of a late start this morning because I slept like absolute fucking garbage last night. I was up until like 2 a.m. I was exhausted, but it was a combination of like I kind of couldn't get comfy, you know, when you're tossing and turning, you can't quite get comfortable, and that my brain was just fucking racing. Love ADHD, right? It happens to me all the time that I think it's an ADHD thing because I have an extremely hard time getting it to stop. And it's not always about stressful things. Sometimes it's just like a debate on what I'm gonna have for lunch tomorrow or whatever, you know, like it's something really dumb and menial, but my brain just will not quit. So, last night it was more of a stress thing than just a normal whatever, because I was thinking about what I want to do with my life. Again, I told you that was going to be the theme of this week. So I brought it up a little bit to my mom yesterday, not the whole like, hey, will you cover me for 6 months or whatever, but she was like, I was like, my heart is like screaming at me to do this. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. And so I think there has to be a reason. I really feel like there has to be a reason that my heart is screaming at me to take the shop and run with it. You know, I feel like if I believed in a God, I would think it was like a sign from God, you know, that it's like God trying to tell me something or whatever, but I don't believe in God. So it's whoever controls stuff, whoever makes things happen for a reason is yelling at me, saying that I'm supposed to be doing this. So I need to do whatever I can to try to make it happen. And my mom was like, honestly, probably your best solution is to get a part-time job to help with the financial situation until you can do the shop full-time. And I was like, I guess that is the best idea, isn't it? Because it's like, part of my excitement towards graduation is being able to like simplify my life, because I feel like I'm pulled in the direction of school and an internship and the shop and the house and the what. I'm pulled like a million different directions at all times of the day. And so I would really love to be able to just like do one thing. I want to just do a job, do one thing in this life, and then I can do my crafting and take care of the house and whatever, and not be completely overwhelmed by, I have 4 different people yelling at me about 4 different things, So the idea of splitting my attention again with a part-time job in the shop is really unappealing. But on top of that, I go, well, what if the shop is ready to be full-time in like a month or 2? And I really don't like the idea of having my attention being pulled by a whole separate boss. 'Cause then that's taking away from what I can give to the shop. And also it's like, if it's ready in 2 months, then I have to like go and quit and deal with a boss and a big thing. And I don't want to do that. And I told Perry that, and he was like, yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that either. Especially if it's like, no, the plan is that the shop should be able, hopefully, to be full-time within the next 6 months. So that's like the trajectory. And I think 6 months is generous, but I just don't know. And so, but since I brought my employee on 2 or 3 months ago, we've doubled our profit. So, you never know, so I'm just trying to like plan out as best as I can. But I go, okay, I don't want a boss. I don't want to like apply for a job, an interview, and like deal with this whole shenanigan, something that's going to really kind of take time and attention away from the shop, because I'm going to be trying to please somebody else, a boss. So I thought, okay, well, I've done DoorDash in the past, and I had them deliver to my house, which is how I know it exists. Amazon Flex, I believe it's called, where you like deliver packages for Amazon. It's like DoorDash, but instead of delivering food, you're delivering packages, and you can choose your own hours and do it on your own time and not really have a boss. Like that's my understanding of it so far. I need to do a little bit more research probably, but that's part of my idea, is that either doing one or the other or a combination of both. That way I can choose what time to allocate to each thing so that I can pay my bills, but also it doesn't draw as much attention away from really focusing on the shop once graduation happens. So Ollie, don't fuck with my fake plant. Ollie Meister, Mr. Man, don't fuck with my fake plant. Hold on. Come here, my son. Wee. The birthday boy has come to join us. It's an Ollie Pop's birthday. Oh, thank you, my son. It's an Ollie birthday. Look at this son. He is 1. He is 1 year old. He is a big boy. Oh, thank you. We brought him home when he was 3 weeks old. And now you're 1 today. You are 1. Isn't he such a cutie? Oh, I love him so much. Okay, my son. Okay, my son. No nibs. None of the nibs. Thank you. This is like his arbitrary birthday that we gave him because we don't know his real birthday. He was a wild cat. He was an orphan kitten, so I don't know when his real birthday is, but we took him to the vet, and I said, like the day after we got him or brought him home or whatever, and I said, I think he's about 3 weeks old. And they said, yeah, seems like it to me. And so we just chose a date that was 3 weeks before the day that we brought him home, because that's the best we could do. So it's fairly close to his real birthday, but we don't know when his real birthday is. So it's not like a completely arbitrary birthday, but I don't know when his actual birthday is. I know when Ash's actual birthday is because she was from a breeder, but Ollie, no idea. So his arbitrary birthday is April 4th and 5th. Sorry. Today is April 5th. It's so confusing because Ash is June 4th and Ollie is April 5th. And when we first brought Ash home, I thought it was the 5th because they were supposed to be born on the 5th, but they were born a day early. And so everything was, now I'm confused. Ollie is April 5th, Ash is June 4th. So today is Ollie Meister's 1-year-old birthday. We're going to get him a kitty cat cake. We're going to get him a toy, and we'll go celebrate his birthday tonight. Anyway, like I was saying, so that's my idea, because I only need like a couple $100 a week in order to be able to do this full time. So I'm hoping if I could even just allocate like one day or a day and a half or something to like DoorDash or Amazon Flex or whatever to make up that extra couple $100 that I need. And then I can adjust my hours and whatever to fit how much extra money I need. And whereas like if it's a part-time job, you're required to work like 15, 20 hours a week and you get a set paid amount of money. And it's like, what if I want to work less because the shop is doing well and I want to focus on that and grow it more and whatever. So I think for right now, that's the plan. I'm not promising that it's going to stay the same, but I think that's a pretty solid plan, you know? So that's the idea, is that's what's going to happen after graduation. And it makes me a little more content to have like a plan I'm not sitting here going, what am I going to do with my life after graduation? It's how am I going to make it work? You know, that I have a plan. I'm going to do the shop and I'm going to do something part-time to make up the money and then work my booty off on the shop for the next month and see if I even have to do that. I bet I will, but we'll see. and then do that until the shop is full-time and then do the shop full-time. You know? So that's the idea. And it makes me feel a little more comforted going, God, do I do the shop? Do I video edit? Do I whatever? It's like, no, I'm going to do the shop. I'm going to do the shop full-time. That's the dream I didn't know that I had. I told my boyfriend, it's so funny because never once in my entire life have I ever said, I want to be a business owner. I want to be a CEO. I want to own. And actually, we learned last night that I'm not technically a CEO. That's not technically the definition of a CEO. I'm a business owner. But never in my whole life did I say, I want to own my own business. I want to run my own business. That sounds like a dream. Never once in my life did I ever say that. And when I started this company, it was like a fun little hobby type thing, maybe get some extra money to get me through school. And then for the past 3 years, I've been going, I want to be a video editor. 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 And I've been in school for 3 years to be a video editor. I graduate in 5 weeks. 4? 5. I don't know. And a month before graduation, I go, you know what? I don't want to be a video editor anymore. I want to do my shop full time. Like, it's just, life is insane. Things happen for a reason. I never would have guessed. I'll tell you what, if you had asked me 3 years ago, I never would have guessed. If you asked me 2 years ago, I never would have guessed. If you had asked me a year ago when I opened the shop, I never would have guessed. So it's not something I would have ever predicted would have happened in my lifetime, and it's exciting. So that's kind of fun, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's move on with the day. So today is Tuesday. I have a lot of schoolwork to do. I'm going to therapy later. Schoolwork is extra hard now that I've decided I don't want to be a video editor and I want to just do the shop full time. I don't need a freaking degree to do the shop full time. So unfortunately, it's making these last 5 weeks of school a little bit more difficult than I was ever anticipating, which is fucking annoying because it was already difficult. Now I'm making it worse. But I have a lot of schoolwork to do today. Just like really the thing is that I have one edit that I really need to finish up today because it's due tomorrow. So, well, and I guess I could finish up tomorrow morning if I don't. But still, I'd like to just get it done today. And then therapy. And then it's Ollie Meister's birthday, so we got to celebrate his birthday. Yeah. So I did stitch last night. I did not diamond paint, so I didn't pull it in here to show you, but I did stitch. So I'm going to show you that. La, 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 la. I had to move the Q-snap down. I had to move the Q-snap, like, because there's so much fabric that it's really quite hard to, like, manipulate into my little Q-snap. And I wonder if I should put a grime guard around it to hold the fabric in. Maybe that would make it easier, but I honestly just don't really know. But I had to move the Q-snap down because I started doing this and realized I was not going to be able to make it all the way to the bottom. So I had to move it down a little bit. This is the very bottom of the page. So then I'll just fill in the rest of this. And then I don't know if the next page is down or if the next page is over. So I'm going to have to figure out that and then figure out how to move my Q-snap from there. But this is the start of his wing. So his wing is like one solid color, but then it has like these veins. 1, 2, I think there's 3 of them. And so I'm doing that first, and then I'm going to just fill in the wing. You know what I mean? So I don't have to count, 15 stitches over. There's one little, that shit's annoying. But here we are. My needle is on the back. It's looking fantabulous. I love it very much. I'm so flipping excited for this to be on the wall. And really quickly today, while we're here, I'm not gonna give you a house tour, but what I am gonna do is give you a quick office tour. I just decided this very minute. So let me show you. This is my office. How fun, right? So I have so this is the back of my office. I have drawers here. This is my diamond painting drawer where I have a bunch of accessories for diamond painting and stuff. And then I have a cross-stitching drawer where I have a bunch of cross-stitching stuff. And then like a scrapbooking kind of drawer where I have papers and scissors and all that good stuff. And then, like I showed you yesterday, my amigurumis, my Baby Yoda shelf, and my tiny Squishmallow shelf. And then these are my Squishmallows. And that back there, the green guy in the back, is Banana. He is a present from Perry. I've had him for like 3 years, almost. It was one of the first presents Perry ever gave to me. So he's sitting in the corner, and then he's surrounded by all of my Squishmallows. Then I have my printer on this filing cabinet, so we have all of our important files in there. And I have all of my yarn for crocheting and my crochet hooks and stuff in there. And then this is the sign. Let's see if I can show you. There's the sign, small business owner. And I'm gonna surround this sign with cross stitch, with framed cross stitch pieces. And then I have my fake plant over here in the corner that I fucking love. And then some pictures hanging on the wall. My pineapple, which now every time somebody sees it, they go, oh my God, you know what pineapples mean, don't you? I'm like, yes, I do. I didn't know it before I bought the pineapple, okay? I just thought it was cute. I'm not a swinger. I just, I just like the pineapple. And then up there, I have I have a sign that says Video Editor Drive. It was a gift from my mom when we all thought I was gonna be a video editor, so. And then my desk. So we have my pink gaming chair, and then this is the setup. I have my cross stitch over here, a candle, lighter. Back there is a present from Perry. There, you can kind of see it. It has our picture engraved into it, and it says, I love you. Oops. and it's really cute. My to-do list. This is my rainbow keyboard, which is very pretty. This is the school project I'm working on right now. And then I have my mouse and my AirPods. This is what I set my camera on when I film. It's usually sitting over there. And then my phone stand that I set my phone on, and my pencil holder. That's it. And there's the view of my neighborhood from my window. I have to close this window at night because otherwise it's just like you can see the big Apple logo on the back of my Mac from like a mile away at nighttime. So I have to close this window. Otherwise it's like, it's like, you know, we live in a nice neighborhood and I don't think anybody would, but it still just feels like I have a Mac, come steal it, you know, like it just feels like an invitation and we don't need that. So that's my office. So you don't get a full house tour where I show you all the rooms and stuff, but you get an in-depth office tour. All my diamond paintings and extra supplies are in my closet. So I have a big closet over there where the where the video editor drive sign was. And there's a bunch of bullshit in there. Lots of diamond paintings, lots of other craft related items, ring lights. All of my cross stitch patterns are in there. The whole nine. So that's it, y'all. 18 minutes. Here's where I am at my cross stitch. I need to get freaking started with the work day. So I'm going to do that and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I look a little bit insane today. It's fine. We're going with it. It is Wednesday, April 6th. It's about 10:20 in the morning. Again, getting a little bit of a late start to the day, but it's fine. It's fine. I, used to try to be at my computer every day by 9, and now it seems like I wake up at 9 and get at my computer by 10. So that might just be what my life is about, because I don't have like a you need to be at your computer at 9. Like I don't have a boss telling me that. So I might just start at 10. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so if you can hear the space heater going on in the background, it's because I accidentally left my office door closed, and when my office door is closed, the air doesn't circulate in here as well in the mornings, and so it gets real fucking cold in here compared to the rest of the house. The rest of the house is like 68 right now. It's like 62 in here. Like, it's cold. So I have my space heater on, pointing at me, and I still have a bunch of schoolwork to do today, internship stuff. I have class today. Maybe if I have the time I can do some shop stuff, hopefully that would be good, but I just have a lot of schoolwork to do. So really just trying to like haul booty to get through these last 4 weeks. I officially checked yesterday. I have 4 weeks left of school. So before graduation, I gotta just get the fuck through it, So yesterday I did a lot of work on my school shit and was just so annoyed. After that, I was just annoyed with the whole thing, that I don't want to do it and I'm not excited about it, and my teacher is pissing me off, and so it's hard for me to get into it and get excited about it, especially when it's God, I would much rather be spending this time trying to grow my shop instead of but I did that for all of yesterday morning, got a really good chunk done. I'm getting kind of close to done, but I'm not quite there yet. And then I had to stop because I had to go to therapy, and I went to therapy, and then I was like, you know what, maybe on the way home, because I've been seeing that I saw a TikTok, the studded tumblers from Starbucks that are so cute but so expensive, that I was I'm not spending $40-50 on a cup. It's just not happening. And But I was like, but that's so cute. And so they sell dupes, like, everywhere. And the dupes on Amazon are like $20. And I had a pink one, but I just ruined it because I didn't realize you were not supposed to put it in the dishwasher. And so it melted in the dishwasher. So there goes $20 down the drain. But I saw a TikTok that said that they had the studded dupes for $5.99 at TJ Maxx. And I was like, done. Someday I'm going to TJ Maxx and I'm getting like 7 of them. So after therapy, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to TJ Maxx today and see if they, maybe there's a TJ Maxx on the way home and I can see if they have those tumblers. And so I looked up TJ Maxx and the only one was like way out of the way from home and like, so I was like, I probably should go home and continue working anyway, as much as I don't want to, but whatever. So I get on the highway and I start heading home. And I'm listening to a podcast, and so I'm really engrossed in it. Have you listened to the Two Hot Takes podcast, where they read Reddit stories? I'm fucking obsessed with it. Absolutely. I love hearing the Reddit stories. I need to find more podcasts that do Reddit stories, like crazy ones like that, because I love listening to these dumbass Reddit stories. They're so ridiculous and they're so entertaining and they're lighthearted. It's not like, sometimes true crime gets really dense, and so it's like, it's nice to just like laugh. Because I heard a story yesterday as I was driving, and I was just like fucking dying in my car, that the title of it was like, my husband, am I the asshole or whatever for, I can't remember. Am I the asshole for making my husband stop emulating Winnie the Pooh? and I was like, okay, continue. And she goes on to tell this whole story about her husband thought, it would be funny because he works from home to just wear a shirt and literally no pants, no underwear, no nothing, dick a swinging around the house. And because they can't tell, because he's, Zoom call, he thought it was funny. And now he calls it Winnie the Poohing because he's not wearing any pants. And he does it all day, every day. Sits and cooks. There was a whole story about how he was cooking something with hot oil and like some hot oil got on his dick because his dick was out. Oh my God, I can't. I was just like, the thought, the visual image is just fucking, oh my God, it's just a mess in and of itself. It's just a garbage dumpster fire in and of itself. And then the fact that he calls it Winnie the Poohing because he's not wearing pants. I was cackling as I'm driving listening to this because that is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. And she tried to tell him to stop and he got mad at her for it, and it was a whole, like, we have no idea what happened but after that, but we do know that he was Winnie the Poohing. So, oh, it's just so funny. So anyway, I was listening to that. You should watch Two Hot Takes podcast. It's on YouTube, and I think it's on other, like, Apple Podcasts and stuff. Spotify, I think. I don't know. Bunch of different places. And it's fucking hilarious, and you should check it out. So I was listening to the Two Hot Takes podcast, driving home from therapy. Yeah, we were talking about the shop in therapy, which was fun stuff. And I did actually, I haven't told you guys, but the other night I did make Randa's Crafty Corner an LLC. So I'm officially a limited liability company, not a corporation, limited liability company. I'm an LLC. I'm like registered with the government, like official business. I have an EIN, an employee identification number. I'm registered with the business. With the government. I have all of the things. So, that was fun. That I can officially say that I am Randa's Crafty Corner LLC, which is very fun. So I was talking to my therapist a little bit about that, and she was talking about, because she's an S Corp, and so she was talking about if I should be an S Corp, and maybe I should get a business bank account. That might not be a bad idea, especially since I have an employee that we share funds and whatever. So, but nonetheless, I was driving home from therapy, listening to a guy, you know, to a story about a guy who's Winnie the Poohing, you know, and just like completely autopilot was headed to Thornton instead of going home. That's just where my autopilot went. So then all of a sudden I realized, oh shit, I'm in Thornton, and the exit to head home was like 3 miles that way behind me. So shit, I was like, now I have to like figure out how to redirect myself to get back home or whatever. And I was like, at this point, I'm only like 2 exits away from TJ Maxx. I might as well just go. I wasn't intending on it, but then I accidentally ended up in Thornton. And so I was like, well, I might as well go to TJ Maxx. So I went to TJ Maxx, and it's TJ Maxx Home Goods, like all in the same store. And when I tell you I spent the whole fucking afternoon in that store, I bought Squishmallows. You want to see my Squishmallows? I'm going to show you my Squishmallows. Because they're right here. Look. I ripped off their tags before I could learn their names, so I'm sorry. But I got this elephant. Isn't he cute? I keep seeing the elephant on TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, oh! And so I saw him in store, and I was like, must. There was a smaller version, and I was going to get the smaller version, but he was like really dirty for some reason, so I got the bigger version. And then, I should have learned their names. I think this one is Tristan. Ah! He's like a stegosaurus or something? What kind of dinosaur is this? He's a dinosaur. I don't know what kind of dinosaur he is, but I'm obsessed. I've seen him on the internet, of course, and look at his fucking tail. Can you not? And I've seen him in a couple of other different places. He looks exactly like Banana. He looks like a Squishmallow version of Banana, which, if you don't know, is my dinosaur stuffed animal that Perry got me like 3 years ago. And his horn looks like a banana, and so I named him Banana. This one's horn kind of looks like a banana too. Anyway, I think his name is Tristan. I could be wrong. But this is my stegosaur. No. Yes. No. Triceratops? Maybe. I don't know my dinosaurs well enough to know what this is. So if anybody wants to inform me on what kind of fucking dinosaur this is, I would love to know. But his name is Tristan, I think. And I love him so much. And he's so squish. And I try to get only the smaller Squishmallows now, just because my corner's getting really full. And I can fit more of the smaller ones. So this is probably like as big as I will purchase, because this is pretty big for my corner. I think this is like the 10 or 15 inches, and this is like this is probably like 20 inches, and this one's like 10. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But this one's pretty small. So I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. And then I got some home decor, which I'm also going to show you. Oh, and you know what the moral of that whole story was? I didn't find the tumblers. They didn't have them. So I got a lot of organization for my fridge because I can't fucking help myself. And I'm insane like that. And my boyfriend thinks I'm ridiculous. That he's like, I understand that it looks better. I understand that it looks prettier. But he's like, what I don't understand is that you have to buy a container, to take it out of its current container and put it in a new container just because it looks prettier. And you're spending money on this. And I was like, yeah. And like that makes perfect sense to me. Why does that not make sense to you? So I bought like an egg container to put eggs in, and then I bought like 3 little containers to put like because Perry loves like peppers, and he has an exorbitant amount of peppers. And so one is just for peppers, and one is just for like sauces, like spaghetti sauces and stuff that have already been opened, and so they're in the fridge. And then the other one was just for, I don't know what yet. It just has random stuff in it right now. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, he has all sorts of he has like pepperoncinis, and then he has hot jardiniere, which is a Chicago pepper, and then he has sport peppers, which are also a Chicago pepper that we don't have here, and he has some other kind of jalapenos, and he's got all the peppers. So those are all in there, and then an egg carton, and then I got this little customizable sign. Oh, could you cry? It's so cute. It's pink. So of course I had to put it in my office, and it's felt And so it's soft and fun. It was $12.99 at Home Goods. Necessary, yeah. So I wrote Randa's Crafty Corner on it. And I put these, it came with these little hearts. So we put these little hearts on here because I thought it was cute. And oh my God, could you just die? I know that it's not completely even. I didn't know until I was looking in the camera. Now I know it's not completely even. The Randa's is further away than the Crafty in the corner, but now I might have to fix that because now that's gonna bother me. But anyway, this is the sign. It's really cute, and I love that it's like soft and felty. So that sits on my table back here, along with, I saw this and it was on sale, and so I couldn't help myself. I know people like fucking hate on Rae Dunn right now. I think a moderate amount of Rae Dunn is really cute. If your entire house is Rae Dunn, then I understand it, but a moderate amount I think is cute. I found this little sign that says, I can and I will. I just thought that was perfect for my office, perfect for the journey I'm going on right now of trying to make my shop full time. I can and I will. So that was, maybe it will sit right there on my desk. Like that was the original plan for it, and then I set it over there. But I can and I will graduate, and I can and I will make my shop full time. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. So that's what I got at TJ Maxx. I'm gonna put this back. So that was fun, and it looks really good right over here. Ash, are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. She's chewing on Ollie's toys that we just got for Ollie. Because it was Meister's birthday yesterday. He turned 1. And so when Perry got home from work, we went to PetSmart and we got him, we were like, we're going to get him a toy. We're going to get him like a topping for his dinner so he can have special birthday dinner. And then we're going to get him a cake, some sort of like cat thing that's decorated for a birthday, whether it's a cookie or whatever, it's a cake. And so we're walking around PetSmart, we find some nice toys, and we find a little like topping for his dinner, and I'm walking through all the motherfucking aisles and going, why is there nothing for a cat's birthday? I walk like to the front, because that's where I found, for Ash, a dog, I have gotten a birthday cake for her from PetSmart before. And I found it at the front of the store, and so I went to the front of the store to look at, like, the checkout lanes, because that's usually where they have them, and they had dog birthday cakes. But I could not find a single cat birthday cake. And so I went to one of the employees, and I was like, do you happen to have any, like, birthday cakes or treats or whatever for cats? And she paused, and she went, cats? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. She was like, I was like, you definitely have them for dogs. And she was like, oh yeah, we got plenty for dogs, but cats, I don't know about that. I was like, motherfucker. I'm like, they can't eat the same thing. So you can't just like give him a cat or a dog treat. Like that's not healthy for him. And so I was like, he's not going to get a birthday cake on his birthday? That's not okay. So I was very upset by it, but we went back into the food section and found like this like swirly little fun pate thing that we were able to get out of it came like in a little like cup, and we were able to get it out of the cup so that it sat on the plate like it looked like flan, it looked like a little cake. And that was his cake yesterday. He still hasn't finished it because he was so full. Ash, stop. And so he'll continue to eat his cake today. Ash kept trying to eat it, and she did grab a couple snips of it and then threw up on the carpet because she's a punk. Now they're wrestling. But Ollie had a very fun birthday. We got him a toy that dispenses treats, which is what Ash was just chewing on over here, which made me very upset. And we got him another, like, he loves balls and balls with, like, jingle bells in them. And so we got him, like, a rolling thing with a jingle bell in it that he loves. And then we got him a cat hammock that we put in our house. It's like just a small little like hammock that he can lay on. He also likes that. He hasn't quite figured out that it's for him, but when you set him on it, he gets really comfortable. I think I'm going to try to set it like in the sun during the day so that he'll like sunbathe on it, because that's what he likes to do. So that was an Ollie Meister's birthday yesterday. He had a very good birthday. And then I'm going to let him eat the rest of his cake today. So, I guess it's time for me to get to work, as much as I don't want to do the schoolwork. And then do class, which is just annoying. And then hopefully get some shop stuff done today, maybe, because I got a few things that I would like to do. So, that's it, y'all. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, y'all. Good morning. It is Thursday, April 7th. I think this might be the first time in a long time I'm going to actually make it through a whole freaking week of video. Look at that. I'm actually going to record every day. Why are you licking my elbow? I know it's frustrated, but why are you licking it? My dog. I'm very proud of myself. I've made it through a whole week so far. I have tomorrow, but I've pretty much made it through a whole week so far of being able to video every day, which has been really good. I think I'll go video this week. Anyway, so today's Thursday, April 7th. It's about 11:30 in the morning. I am just sitting down at my desk. I'm exhausted. I've had a long week. Just like coming back from spring break, they just were like, oh my god, we only have like 4 weeks left. Let's bombard all of the students with all sorts of bullshit. So everything that we haven't gotten done yet in this semester, we have to give them now. So I just have a lot of schoolwork, a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And it's given me like no time to dedicate to the shop this week, which is really frustrating. And so it's like, God, I just can't wait for school to be over, you know? Ugh, I'm just over it. So that's exactly what we're doing today also. I have class that I'm Zooming in, and then I kind of finished my I can't think today, y'all. I'm so tired. There was one thing from my last to-do list that I didn't finish, but I created another one, and it's completely full of more crap that I have to do. So that's what I guess we'll be doing today, is trying to get all of that done, so that hopefully I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Like, we'll see. So, that's about it in terms of schoolwork and that annoying stuff. So, I did yesterday, if you have been listening to these videos and following me in my shop for a while, you'll know that I talked briefly one time about creating my own cross-stitch patterns and putting them in the shop, like designing my own cross-stitch patterns. And I mentioned it briefly and people liked the idea, but I never mentioned it again because it's been something that I haven't been able to do. I just haven't had the time for, but I've been wanting to do for a long time. And so part of my decision of like, I'm going to make the shop full time is that's one of the things that I want to do. And so I bought the cross stitch. It's a software that you buy for your computer so that you can make cross stitch patterns. And so I bought that, and I realized once I bought it that it also has a setting for diamonds so that you can make your own diamond paintings. And that's also something I've talked about before, is selling, making my own diamond painting kits someday in the future. And I think that would be so fun. So it's like, but that's a way in the future kind of thing. And so, because I can't right now. And so it's like, it's just good to know that I have that and I'm ready to go. So I have the software and I'm ready to start designing. I have a whole list on my phone of ideas of different designs I want to do. One of them is just gonna I had it come to me last night and it just like blew my ever-loving mind, and I'm so excited to design that. But then it's like, come the time when I'm ready to do diamond paintings, I have that. So I wouldn't be like drawing the artwork myself, but my goal is to try to license some artwork from some small artists that don't get much recognition elsewhere. So then I can have the software to change it into a diamond painting, which is freaking fantastic. So I have all of that ready to go, which is good. It was the only shop thing I've been able to do like all week, which is just really frustrating. And then just a bunch of school shit. I'm just doing a bunch of school shit. Ash is hanging out in here with me. Hi, sweet girl. Ollie is making his way downtown. My boy, he's making his way downtown. And then I wanted to show you, because I completely realized once I was done filming yesterday for this video that I completely forgot to show you my cross stitch progress for yesterday. So I go show you now. It's not a ton, but this is from last night and the night before that I finished these little things, and then I started filling it in. You see the brown right under the black? That's where I started filling it in, and it's gonna take me a while because I have to fill it in all the way down. So I'm gonna finish that and then move on to the stuff that's over here. But it's a coming along. And then I did work a little bit on my diamond painting yesterday, and I have to say, I'm really tempted to throw this in the garbage and start a new one because it's starting to frustrate me. This is Always by Sarah Richter, and it's from the company Mindfulness Diamond Painting. It's a 60 by 85 centimeter diamond painting, and it is a square drill. And I'm only on the second row out of this whole 60 by 80. It frustrates me because the artwork is so beautiful, but the adhesive quality is not great. The drill quality is not great. And I also, this is what I just finished last night, which was her hand. When I'm looking at it from a further distance like this, it's not horrible, but I don't love that rendering, you know? When you look at it in person, it's a bunch of mixed, mangled colors, and you can even tell in camera, you can see a lot of pixels right there, and like, it's just a bit of an odd color. Let's see, if you back up to like here, it looks, her hand still looks purple, right? Like, maybe I'm being way too critical of it, but really what's bothering me, and there's drills falling off all over the place. Of course there is, The thing that's bothering me the most is not the rendering, it's the quality. That you can see where a bunch of drills have popped out down here. So it's just really difficult to work with because of the quality of the adhesive and the quality of the drills. That's the word I was looking for. And so I'm not really enjoying it as much as I wish I was. And so I am heavily debating kitting this down and throwing this in the garbage and starting a diamond art club. Because I have so many that I could do. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So I might show you a new kitted up diamond painting tomorrow, depending on what I decide, but I kind of think that's what I'm going to decide because I'm just, It's like drills are popping everywhere and like they're falling off and it's just like not, I can see like a ton of drills like popping everywhere. I swear when I make my own diamond painting kits, I'm going to be like so, sorry if you can hear the children wrestling in the background. I'm going to be like so meticulous about the quality. It's gonna be insane because I am picky about the quality of my diamond paintings that I purchase. So you can bet your booty when I make them, there will be no popping drills. There will be very good adhesive, like I will do, it's like, I think I'm gonna like get, the test each, where they get a manufacturer to send me a canvas and see if I like the quality from just feeling it, and then have, you know, a manufacturer send me drills and see if I can, you know, see if it looks really trashy just by looking at them. And then if it passes the initial test, then I'm gonna like order one of my own diamond paintings, like send it to me as if you were sending to a customer, and I am gonna do a diamond painting myself. And if I am frustrated, if there's anything wrong with the quality at any point of the diamond painting, I'm fixing it before I release it. You know, I just can't. USPS is here. Do you have a package for me? They're stopping in front of my house. Do you have a package for me? I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of hoping, because I ordered a bunch of PJ pants from Target a while ago and it said it was coming late. It looks like that's what that is. Oh, my PJ pants. I'm so excited. Is he gonna knock on the door on my... Shush. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Shush. Shut. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh my God. Ash! No barking. I can't with her. I don't know how to get her to stop doing that. I really don't. It's like that's why it's like I don't do much when she does, because I don't know what to do. So if anybody has any help on how to get her to not fucking bark at everything, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna be like rigorously testing these diamond paintings, so and my idea for diamond paintings, and I'm curious because I thought this was a good idea when my employee brought it up to me, but I'd be a little curious to see what you guys think about it. Again, this is still in like just the idea stage. Like, these are not being released anytime soon. I haven't even started, but the ideas are flowing, and I'm thinking, how can I, you know, besides doing like small, you know, like Instagram artists, that's gonna make me a little bit different, I think. Like doing artists that I've never seen in the diamond painting community before, so that will make me a little different. And also, my employee was talking to somebody who diamond paints, and they were saying like, I wish diamond painting kits came already kitted up and like already in the little containers or whatever. And I've heard a lot of people in the community talk about how kitting up is their least favorite part. I don't mind kitting up, but I know a lot of people do. And so I was thinking, what if what made our diamond painting kits different is if they came already kitted up in little jars. The drills already came in little jars with little labels on them. What do we think of that? If a diamond painting didn't come in little baggies, it came already kitted up and ready to work on. In a little jar. What do we think of this idea? Do we like this idea? I kind of love it. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about that, because I think it's a good idea, but I want to see from other people in the community what they think. Why are you freaking out, Ollie? Are you okay, my son? Oh, here he comes. Ollie. Get, I got your tail. Anyway, so that's the plan. Ash, why are you crying, honey? Oh God, here she comes. Why? Say hello to the people, honey. Why you cry? Why you fucking cry? You little rascal. You little rascal. I give you a nuggie. Why you cry? Get down. Get down. Alright, that's it for today, y'all. I'm just gonna try to get some of this bullshit done, and then, I think I'm gonna get up a new diamond painting. I don't know what, though. I gotta figure out what I want to work on. I haven't even thought about that. I think I want to do a square, because I didn't quite get my square fixed from this, from only doing 2 rows. I think I want to do a square, but, like, which square? I have so many. I guess I get to figure that out. So, that's it, y'all. I hope you're having a good day. I'm ready for this week to be over. I'm ready for school to be over. I hope you're having a great, fantastical day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, y'all. It is Friday, April 8th, I officially made it through a whole freaking week without missing a day. I'm very excited about it. It is about 3:50 in the afternoon. It is gearing down towards the end of the day. I woke up really late today and then went straight to lunch with my mom. So, you okay under there, Miss Thing? Okay. I thought I heard her like gagging or something. So I've been out all day. I just got home. I have like 2 little like school things that I need to do, and then I'm gonna craft. So sorry if I'm playing with my hair, because my hair is down today for the first time in a very long time. I don't usually like keeping my hair down because I have a lot of sensory problems because of my ADHD, and my hair causes some sensory problems. And also because I have this extremely bad habit. I've been doing it for like 12 years or 13, 14 years or something. It's really bad. And I like peel my split ends apart. And it's really horrible for your hair. And I know it's horrible for your hair. And I've never been able to stop. So it's another reason why I keep it up in a bun all the time, is because if it's up in a bun, I can't do it. And it's partially for the health of my hair, and it's also partially for the fact that if my hair is down, I will spend hours picking at my hair and I will not be able to get anything done. So I keep it up so that I can get stuff done. But anyway, it's down today. So if you see me playing with it or whatever, it's because it's kind of annoying me and I kind of want to put it up. So, but that's today. I went to lunch with my mom, had a great lunch with my mom, have a few school things to do, and then I'm going to start diamond painting because I want to diamond paint. And, so the quick thing that I wanted to show you real quick before we end for the week is that I did kit up. That's the word I was looking for. I did kit up a new diamond painting. I kitted down I kitted down Always and decided to be done with it because it was pissing me off and I wasn't wanting to work on it, and it's just like, yeah. So I kitted it down and I kitted up a new one. So I'll show you real quick. I got a really small start on it last night, but this is what I'm doing. I'm doing Saltwater by Greta Lusky from Distracted by Diamonds. And I have always, and I've done one little section down there at the bottom, I have always loved this artwork and was never quite able to get my hands on it when it was in stock. The times that I had the money for it didn't line up when that painting was in stock. And so it was one of the first diamond paintings I ever fell in love with, and I went a long time without purchasing it. And then I mentioned that one time on my channel, and I had a really sweet subscriber reach out to me and say, hey, I accidentally bought 2 of them when I bought mine, and I have an extra one. I'm more than happy to send it to you as like a present if you'd like. And I was like, oh, I could die. I could scream. I'm so excited. And so she sent it to me, and I was like, let me pay the shipping or whatever. And she was like, no, it's a present, consider it like, I think it was like a Christmas present or something. I think it was kind of close to Christmas, or a birthday present or something like that. She's like, it's a present, just, don't worry about it. And I was like, you are the best human being I've ever met in my life. And so unfortunately, I cannot remember, like, the name right now is not coming to me. I'm really, really awful with names. I'd have to go look back in my Instagram messages to figure it out. So I feel really, really bad that I don't remember the name of who sent it to me, but I do remember the person, okay? I remember the human. I just don't remember the name of the human. So if you're watching this and you sent me that diamond painting, thank you so much, because I am obsessed with it and I cannot wait to see it finished, and I'm having a blast working on it. So you're the best human ever. Thank you. And just the kindness of that was just like shocking to me, because not only did she have to say, oh, I have a diamond painting that I'm going to go, hand to somebody else, I'm also going to pay to ship it to this person, just out of the kindness of my heart, and I'm gonna go to the post office and ship, there's a lot of steps that go into that are a lot of work, and so I was just floored by the generosity. So thank you so much. because you're the best, and now I'm really thoroughly enjoying this. I will link this kit down below if I can find the link for it. And then I don't think it's in stock right now on Distracted by Diamonds, but I could be completely fucking wrong. So yeah, I'll try to link it down below so that you guys can go check it out if you want, because it's really beautiful. I've seen it completed. I believe Diamonds and Washi completed it a long time ago, and that's what made me fall in love with the kit, was seeing her completed version, and I've wanted it ever fucking since. She either completed it or she showed it in her giant stash video. I think she's completed it since then, because I remember her talking about how dark it was at the bottom. So if you want to see it finished, go to her channel and check that out. Or you can just stick around and I'll finish it one of these days. So, that's kind of it, I think. I didn't stitch last night, and so I just kitted up that diamond painting, and I was so mad yesterday because I realized we forgot to put out the trash. It was trash day and we missed it. So, and sorry if you can hear my dog ringing her doorbell. She would like to go outside, but she's gonna have to wait a minute. So yeah, now we have a full trash can, and we have to wait a week until the trash people come. So that's gonna be fun. That's about it, I think. We're going into the weekend. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to relax. This week was difficult, honestly. There was a ton of schoolwork. I was nonstop doing schoolwork, and it was really exhausting. And so I am very ready for the weekend. Very ready to have, another week of school checked off and completed. We only have a couple more to go. I'm very excited. So that's kind of it. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, but I kind of think that's it. And I will try to get this edited and posted real quick, see if I can get that up before the weekend starts. And then that's it, y'all. I guess I'll see you on Monday. That's it. This is the shortest clip of the whole video. I checked when I was editing yesterday, and this video, at the point that this, before this clip went in, it was like an hour and 20 minutes or something. I was like, oh my God, Randa, you're gonna make like a 7-hour video. Chill. So that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're as proud of me as I am that I made it through a whole week without fucking missing a day. It's been a long time since I've made through a whole week of the vlog without missing a day, so I appreciate it, if you're proud of me also, because I'm proud of myself. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great weekend and I hope you had a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.